Hi, I'm Shi Chen, Leadership and Success Coach for Christian Women in Business, and you are watching the Letters for Leaders, a resource to help you to turn your brilliant business ideas into inspired action. And today's letter comes from Jamie, and she asks, Dear Shi, can we talk about accountability? Ever since I made the leap from my day job to working for myself, I find I have a tendency to push back deadlines or get to work later. Even though I love working from home, I miss the community aspect of my corporate job that always had people checking in, deadlines to meet, and schedules in place. What are some ways I can build accountability into my work from home schedule so I can get stuff done? Sincerely, Jamie. Dear Jamie, yes, let's talk about accountability. It's something that can really make or break your work from home experience and determine your success in actually achieving your goals. So, when you're working at a corporate job, accountability is already built in. You may have a daily 9 to 5 work schedule, team members who depend on you to do your work, or even a boss who's looking over your shoulder to make sure you're on track. Not to mention having people around you just to socialize with and kind of see you for who you are and what you're doing. So, whenever you transition into working for yourself at home, you have to be really intentional about seeking or creating that accountability. So, you're holding yourself to a standard of excellence, integrity, and getting things done. I worked with many women who've come to me because they know that support and accountability will really help them to get out of their own way and create success in their life and business. So let's talk about ways that you can get accountability that suits you the best. So accountability is a social construct. It thrives the best when there's a relationship that's built on trust with a person or people who want the best from you. So people tend to look for accountability, and what they really want is someone to hold them to their character, so keeping true to their values, and someone to hold them true to their actions, doing what they say they're going to do. So there's many different ways to do this. I'll give you a few tips, but if you're looking for some social accountability with people that you trust, consider hiring a coach or a mentor. And that way you are working with someone who's really invested in your best interest, kind of see you for in your life, in your business from an outside perspective, and to really kind of check in on a regular basis just to make sure you are moving forward, making progress in your business. Another way you can get accountability is to get an accountability buddy or join a mastermind group. So these are people who are your peers that are probably on the same journey, on the same path, the same level as you, but bring different strengths to the table. So you can find these people if you join like an online group, business group, or maybe a local meetup, or even reaching out to someone in your professional network just to make sure that both of you are kind of going towards the similar thing and can really help each other out that way. Another way to find social accountability is to hire a team member. And if you are a work from home entrepreneur and maybe you're ready to bring on like a bookkeeper or a designer or a virtual assistant, when you hire that team member, it kind of motivates you to get your work done so that they can do their work. And so that's another great way for you to have that accountability because someone else is depending on you. And a final thing you can do is to post your goals or post your progress on social media, because that will be a way to show the world, the online world, what you're going to do. And just by putting it out there, kind of will motivate you to be able to follow through on something like that. And then let's talk about structural accountability. So this is stuff that's more about like your time and how you spend it. So when you work from home, really develop a schedule that you stick to. Really blocking out time aside where it's set aside for your family or your health, and then designing your business hours around that. And then developing a schedule so that you get into a routine and you know when when deadlines are supposed to be met, you know where you're supposed to, what types of tasks you need to do when, would really be helpful. And another thing you can do is start to block and tackle your time. So if you have projects that need to be done, actually setting aside time in your schedule, that's a bigger chunk of time rather than doing little stuff from like a lot of different projects will really also help you to be productive. So Jamie, I hope that this was helpful for you. Remember, accountability is what's going to set you apart from somebody else who's just coasting through life, and as somebody who can really put feet to your vision and turn your ideas into action. So your action step would be to go through this list of tips that I've given you and choose one that you would like to start with, and then really putting into your schedule, and then working out ways that you can start getting the accountability that you're seeking. I hope this letter was helpful for you, and if it was, I would love it if you would share it with your friends. And if you want to hear more from me, then you can go to my website at she10coaching.com/newsletter and subscribe to get all these videos delivered right into your email. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!